too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now a first down throw. Tannehill gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Let's go.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And now a throw on first down
Good
there,
D.
but it's incomplete.
Good defense.
Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
All right, I need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
They're going to run it.
Catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first down.
Attaboy, Corey Littleton.
And he will not escape.
Beautiful.
That is not going to get it done. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They
This
took
is
that
not
one from
a
the
gimme
grease
kick.
board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Let's go, let's go.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Okay.
Here's a Los Angeles offense
pounded a little bit.
Gets set to take possession. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
It's a very strange defensive alignment.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Here we go.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough
But that was
to
cover
move the
3.
chains. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming
Gone.
in.
And he's going to take
Bye-bye.
this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd
There goes Todd again.
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Rams add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
Just completely cut that against the grain.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more.
Tannehill's
I can
upset
get
in the
some
same
more.
exact
He'll
spot
be
as he was upset
encouraging his
before.
offensive line to create some space.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And it's 21-3. So that drive, 4 plays. And last year's rushing and total touchdown leader Todd Gurley caps it with his first of the game here. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things
Attaway, John.
Get the defense to
Attaway,
react to
John
other
Johnson.
people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. And, Charles, this infraction's going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
Still 2nd down.
I'm just going to keep blitzing him until he makes a mistake, like I said.
Their cause here, 2nd down and long. Now Tannehill. Wide open.
Tannehill is delivering.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he gets it to the 34.
Patriots O-line is protecting Tannehill really well.
Catch, and it's good for a first down.
Doing a nice job.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier.
Now the pressure gets there.
Nice.
Goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Aaron Donald in there to get him. And on
I'm going to call timeout just in case they keep trying to pass the ball.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Come. We got to step it up. Mike's 5'9".
Here's Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Just like that. Stop the clock for me.
Don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that could be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Tannehill. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout. They're
way too conservative
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Maher is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Todd Gurley and the Rams offense set to take over. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games.
Little spike.
You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And this offense
I'll call a timeout.
To burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining.
Go for a deep play. And if I hit it, good. If not,
and likely time for
no harm
one
done.
final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Horrible. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
51's the mic.
The final shot before break here. Goal. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Here's Tannehill. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll start out with an AFC East matchup between Buffalo and the New York Jets. And this has been a great one thus far. 20-17 the score at halftime. Josh Allen has a touchdown pass. From there, we'll head to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Golden Tate, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh. Check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Man, that's an awesome camera angle. They're going to show this whole clip.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for...
Okay. Their ball. Definitely got to stop them.
Down. 70. Indy.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Throw over the middle into
What?
the hands of the tight end, Ellison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
How did he get that open?
Pick up there, 26 yards.
They won't even show me what play that was.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Come on, set.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Get him, Eric Weddle.
And
Nice.
they went the wrong way there.
Nice
Losing
play.
yardage back at the 43-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into
blocked
the
that
end
punt.
zone for a touchback. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch the screen. Mike 51. Mike 51. Come off the ball.
Goff now to throw. And he almost
Dude.
defensively.
How did I know that was going to be? How did I know I should not have run those two routes together?
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. First target, first catch, and a first down. Well, that tight end position, it just
I got to get Woods involved. He's got to get over to 100 yards.
In the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now it's Henderson, and he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Going to Woods.
I threw it right at him.
Picked off by Reggie Ragland. And an alley to run.
Oh, my God.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
That is terrible.
So that one will be accepted. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10.
I got greedy.
Tannehill on first down. That's into the hands of the tight end Ellison. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Trash tight end is just wrecking us.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the forward, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right?
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going
Who's blocking who?
At the 1-yard line. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play.
This drive has been a complete waste.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. back near your own goal line, I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does. They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And now Edelman. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
And Tannehill has been precise. I don't care what interceptions he's thrown. He has been pinpoint accurate.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 9 yards to pick
getting
up
behind the
there.
line?
It's a first down.
What are you talking about?
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
All that, and it only nets him a yard. It's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to him?
Wow.
And that to happen, did not let him get
And you yanked him down by his face mask.
Brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Face masks are way too high.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. Tannehill. His pass caught at the 4. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot.
They got to go for it, right?
4th and inches.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him point.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, did he pick it off one-handed?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
See that replay. They're not going to show that replay?
And he's found the end zone twice,
Dude.
and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive
All right, we have to run the ball. I don't care if Robert Woods doesn't feel involved.
Well, you're
We have to
trailing,
run
it's
the
the
ball.
4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted. He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Still throwing throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here. And he'll get into the end zone.
He's in.
Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just
right
a
in that
simple
soft
fly
spot,
route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go.
Okay, hopefully we can get another drive because we got to get Robert Woods to 100 yards.
Going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds
probably have
up
him
with
around
a
75 or
touchdown
80
for
right now.
Los Angeles. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm just going to play a soft shell. Hopefully Tannehill makes a mistake.
To see what they can do this time. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Oh.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, and it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
On 1st down, Tannehill. That one caught by Ellison.
Man, Kaiser has been all over the field today. He's been tackling. He's been a tackling machine.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target.
Let's go. Down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And they're going to run this clock all the way down, so I can't have it.
4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Tannehill. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. A throw on the quick slant, going to be complete.
Jeez, defense, do you want to tackle anybody, maybe?
15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Tannehill in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.